is one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present, and when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of them. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next when the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he can take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the close. Both fighters have now embraced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Hound Dog. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Grandmaster.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever. UFC 200, Conor McGregor.
How about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. And he gets the single leg takedown.
Trying to recover full guard there. Getting them out here. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move. Changing the position.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
And there you go, again, half guard. He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard. Yeah, he's trying to get to the guards here. Look at that, it's tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition. Great ground and pound by this man.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Making all these shots count. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Great submission defense.
But at least staying busy on the bottom.
Keep the pressure going on that ground game. Let's go.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? 10 seconds to go in round one. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Great job there. He kicked his tail. The armbar is there. The leg lock is there. The choke is there. It's your choice. I think that leg is there.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
All right, round two. Now mixing one into the bottom.
He's going to guillotine. Oh, man, that was slick.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Working for the submission once again.
He's fighting. He wants this very bad.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Triangle choke getting very close. All he's got to do now is pass that on to the outside.
Oh, he's out. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Oh, right into mount. This is where he wants to be.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pop.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Beautiful ground strikes landed. That was nice. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Working out of the half guard here.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
Locked in on the Kimura now. Now he's got to get his knees above the head, separate the arm from the body.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Final seconds here of round two. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. 10 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Good round, okay? You won that round by controlling the position on the ground. I need more of that. If you're on top, I need you to keep that.
All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was in deep, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
Oh, nice elbow. Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
Oh, judo toss, made it look easy.
And they get to the clinch. Look for him to lift that on the hook. Drive him to the side of the octagon and really could... Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tough.
He's up. What submission defense on display.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Great work here from the bottom fighter. And very effective with the ground and pound.
Oh, nice. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Lands a nice punch from his back. Down into his mouth. Great defense by this fighter. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, big shots raining down. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
He is getting lit up. His face already has a big old cut on the side.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke.
That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Nice block. Guillotine jump.
Oh, struggling to create an angle here, champ.
He's a fighter, man. He's gonna fight everything.
Oh, he got out.
It looks like some swelling is forming after that ground and pound strike lands. Massive shot from the top.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms. This man is landing brutal ground and pound. Beautiful transition.
Lands the ground and pound strike here. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Huge elbow there. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. 20 minutes in the books.
All right, great round, bud. Relax, take a deep breath, and listen. You are outstriking this guy. He's trying to make this an ugly fight, though. Don't get suckered in.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Fifth and final round. Right hand lands flush. All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm gonna be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition. Now he's going full mount.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
And now he's attempting to choke.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. He's gonna choke it.
Come on, let's work.
Yeah, Page and Alexio Lennox. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt. Big ground and pound.
Oh, huge elbow. Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. One minute to go. Man, doesn't take a lot of these kicks to produce redness. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Oh, some big punches raining down here, picking his spots well, and hasn't chosen to engage his opponent on the ground necessarily, posturing up and making these shots count.
I mean, why would he when he's having so much success doing it and fighting in this exact same manner that's leading him to be ahead of the fight?
All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce
rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score this contest 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Hound Dog.
All right, so the judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy fight to score. Whereas his opponent had a few moments, he was the one that truly did lead all the interactions. He's the person that truly did dictate if the fight was standing or on the ground. This is